Hey, it's Tim Pierce. Today I'm going to demonstrate the PRS HXDA amplifiers. Right now I'm playing through the 50 watt version, and I have two 68, 69 Plexi Marshalls, and this amp faithfully reproduces that sound. My Plexis are 100 watters, and I take two of the tubes out and make them 50 watters because I kind of like the way they kind of break up quicker and sound a bit sweeter. There are advantages to the 100 watt too, which I'll show you in a second on this guy. But let's get started. The first knob is the wattage knob, and it's essentially a master volume. It sounds the same at every point. And of course I like it wide open, but it might be more practical to use it turned down in some situations. So right now I'm going to dime it. And then the next four knobs are essentially identical to a Marshall. The presence knob gives you that sweet, well, not necessarily sweet, but that sizzly top end. I have it a little too high right now, and some of the sweetness went away. So I pulled that one back to about 8, and I think it's just right. Next knob is the bass knob, and if you ever messed with the Plexi, it's identical. You just get a little bit of a push on the bass. Same with the middle knob, mid-range, middle. In this case, the middle knob kind of stabilizes the tone. That's all the way off. That's a little bit too squishy, so I kind of like it once again around 8 or 10. And then the treble knob works as it's supposed to. Open it up and you get sweet top end. Not necessarily sizzly like the presence knob. And then my favorite two knobs on this are the bass gain and treble gain. And what they've done is they've taken, you know, the cable you use to bridge the two channels on an old Marshall. They've done it internally, so these knobs are essentially gain knobs, and it's really the greatest part of the amp. So they're both on about 4 right now. I'll start turning them up. That's with the treble knob up, treble gain that is, and I'll do bass gain now. That's with both of them all the way up. You get that really great sag and squish that just makes you fall in love with like a Plexi Marshall. You know, it's the... Anyway, that's the 50 watt. Now we're going to take a look at the 100 watt version of the HXDA head. I have this one set cleaner. I spent a good deal of time with the 50 watt, and I asked Paul if I could have him make me a 100 watt because the great thing about the 50 is it breaks up very early, but I wanted something that I could clean up a little easier, and this really provides that. Once again, it's identical to, in a lot of ways, to a 100 watt Plexi Marshall from right around 1969. And the thing that's great about it is it's very sensitive to the volume knob on the guitar. So if I turn the volume knob on the guitar all the way up, back it down, still sweet, still full. But with the ability to get all those clean tones. So all the knobs work essentially as the same: presence, bass, middle, treble. And once again, when you turn it all the way up, you get that really great narcotic kind of sag and squib. I'm going to back down the treble knob a little bit because that was a little too bright for my tastes. I think this is more of the sweet spot. So that's with the bass channel on about 8 and the treble channel on about 7. Seems like the right sweet spot for lead. Sound. 2 great amps. Check them out.